All right, hey everybody, Mark Burgess here, Big East Bass Fishing. Gonna bring you a little tackle tip today. I'm out here in the boat barn doing the final preparations for my trip down to Virginia, the Bass Nation, BASS Nation regional qualifier on the James River out of Richmond, Virginia. So, like I said, final prep, pack, getting everything ready to head down there, and just going through the tackle that I'm anticipating using. So one of the things that I try to pay attention to is the treble hooks on my crankbaits. Okay, and if you've ever fished with me, if you've been a co-angler or fished with me, or a buddy and fished with me, you know that I'm known to change hooks a lot. Okay, so I keep a big selection of hooks in the boat as well as in my tackle room. A box that I keep in a waterproof box that I can change out these hooks if they're not 1,000,000% sharp. Okay, I'm talking sticky sharp. Okay, so when you're heading into an event, a tournament, or just going out to hopefully catch a PB and just having a good time. I mean, losing fish is no fun. Okay, and crankbaits with treble hooks, kind of comes with the territory. So to try to control all those variables, one of the things that you can do is to change out the treble hooks. Okay, now a lot of baits come right from the manufacturer now with good hooks on them, but if they don't, if they're not a quality hook, and I'm talking a Gami, an owner, something like that, then you're gonna want to change them out. Some crankbaits, some baits, you want to upsize the hook. Okay, so if it came with a number 6, maybe go to a number 4, something like that. Okay, but here's a little tip, okay, that it will help manage that situation a little bit better. Okay, so if the bait came with number 6s, you want to go with the number 4. All right, you can actually now from Gamakatsu you can get a number 5. Okay, so here they are right here. These are round bend black nickel trebles. All right, so here's the number 6. So I carry a box of 25s of all of them, 6, and if I want to stay with the number 6, I just swap out the 6s. Okay, if I want to go a little bit bigger, I can go to a 5. Even bigger still, I can go to a 4. Okay, bigger still, I can go to a 3. All right, and I have a package of 2s right here, number 2s as well. And these are owners, but these are a number 2. This is a big hook. Okay, so that's what you want to do when you get a brand new crankbait, or you're going fishing and you just want to have sharp hooks on your crankbaits. Okay, if they're not sticky sharp, I mean, if they're not just when you're handling them, just sticking in you with no effort at all, it's not worth throwing it. Okay, unless you're going to practice with it. Okay, and then you can bend those hook points over and use it as a practice hook. Okay, so during a tournament or event or out in the water, if you're grinding a crankbait on the bottom, okay, if you're working that bait, even if you're pulling it through grass, okay, but if you've got a square bill and you're coming up over logs and limbs and you're running it over rock and riprap, check the hooks often, the hook points. Okay, and if they're not, like I said, if they're not sticky sharp, replace them. Okay, now I happen to use my thumbnail, put it into the split ring, and get the new hook on there, and just turn it over, and it forces the old hook off. But you can get a pair of split ring pliers to help you do that as well if you don't want to use your thumbnail. All right, so that's my tackle tip for today. I hope this helps you out and puts a lot more fish in the boat. All right, everybody have a great day.